Hi, my name's Nicole.
Hi, my name's Daniela.
Gabby, I went like this to see if you were recording. Hi, my name's Nicole.
Hey, my name's Daniela.
And welcome to the Dope Student Podcast. And today here we have...
Mrs. Larabi.
Okay, Mrs. Larabi. So today we're going to be asking some questions about Ramadan. So what is Ramadan and why is it an important month for Muslims?
Ramadan is big month for us. Ramadan, we feel people who hungry. We feel how people homeless. He hasn't found food. And this Ramadan, we fasting sometimes 30 days, sometimes 20 days, depend to our calendar. Because our calendar is different. Is the moon. We count the days of the moon. And Ramadan is named for the months. Example, we have July, September, October. We have Shaban, Ramadan, and the names Arabic. And this Ramadan is more important for Muslim people. We fasting and we help other people. In this month, we give money, we give food, we pray, we make more read our book names Quran. That's our Ramadan.
How do you prepare yourself for Ramadan both physically and mentally?
Yes, we prepare before. Starts Ramadan, example, 15 days or 1 week. We start fasting, example, Monday and Thursday. That is good for us. And we prepare different food because in Ramadan we have special food. We do it. We prepare it. We cook it. All the moms doing that. Like msimmen, like shpakia, like baklawa, like silo, like a lot of different food in this Ramadan. We can't use it every day, but Ramadan is special food that help us for our fasting all day.
What are some of the practices that you follow during Ramadan, such as fasting, prayer, and charity?
No, we practice normal day. That's example. I work here. I wake up normally at 7 o'clock because I wake up at 4 o'clock morning to take my breakfast before starts my fasting, and they go back to sleep, and they wake up at 7 o'clock, and they pray, and they come here to the school, and they practice my work. Normally, I meet students, I yell to students, I argue with students, I laughing with students, I'm happy, I'm sad, it's normal. No problem. Just when I go back home, I back a little bit tired, but I force myself to cook, to prepare my breakfast for at 7, sometimes at 7:15, sometimes at 7:19, at 7 we need al-maghrib. Like we broke our fasting. Names al-maghrib.
How do you manage to fast at work, and what are some tips to staying focused while fasting?
I forget I am fasting. I forget because I normal. It's normal. No food, nothing. And if I see somebody eat, it's okay. But for me, no. I must just and we have another word. Yes, if the children they can't fasting, and the lady who has period she can't fast, or lady who's pregnant or has baby breastfeeding she can't fasting. Old lady she can fasting. Sick person he can fast.
What are some of the challenges you face while observing Ramadan, and how do you overcome them?
Like what?
Like, for example, just sometimes, like, when you're really, like, hungry and somebody, like, eats in front of you, and, like, how do, like, you, like, get through that, even though somebody's eating in front of you despite your hunger?
It's normal. Like if your friend eats and you not eat, you can't ask him. He give you food. It's normal. If he eats, it's okay. I'm not eat because I know I'm fasting.
Okay. How does your family celebrate Ramadan, and what do you do at home during Ramadan?
Yes. every we want break. We all day we are fasting, and we pray more time, because normally we pray 5 times a day, but in Ramadan we pray more time, and we read Quran, and we celebrate every afternoon or evening 7 o'clock up. We we take our normal dishes in table, but extra food, and after we take our food, we must send food to al masjid, because a lot of people they go there to eat.
How do you balance work and religious practices during Ramadan, and what strategies do you use to stay on track with your job?
For me, it's normal, because every day we pray 5 times a day, and I'm not eating at school. Just I break my time if I take snack or something, and the same do Ramadan. It's okay for me. I take my day normally, no food, nothing, but I must all time I'm thanking to God. I'm thanking for the people. Like that, you don't see me. I'm here, or I tell you go class or something like that. I zip.
What have you learned about yourself differently during this month, and how has fasting helped you spiritually?
He helped me in my health. He helped me, because uh, when you fasting, that help your brain and you help your body, and leave lot of organ work. I'm not know in the medicine more, but I heard that.
What advice would you give to someone who wants to observe Ramadan but may not know where they could start?
I can teach him, I can show him, I can talk with him, I show him where or how he can do or know or something. I can give him advice. Yes.
So that was it for today's episode of the Dope Student Podcast. We'll see you in another episode.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.